Well, we've got another author to introduce you to from Odd Sky Publishing. This is Chad Rodriguez, and he has recently wrote a book. It's not even published yet. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
How did you write a book? I'm always interested to know what inspires somebody to put a pen to paper or fingers to keyboard and churn something out that they believe is going to help somebody else.
Well, it's a process through that I've been, going to church and church retreats and men's retreats, and I just felt like something was missing from the guys when they leave or just in general. So my book is to embrace and empower men to, go through their struggles, and they have anger issues or different things like that, and it kind of guides them to self-reflect. And it's pretty much just like information out there to think about, and I really want to touch like young people to just teach them like life is not a game when you're dating or things like that.
So you've written this book. It's called A Man's Guide to Life and to Be Loved.
Yes.
And you've written this after going to some retreats. These are spiritual retreats.
Yes.
What is it that you saw in these retreats that made you say, you know what, I need to go a little bit further with my ideas of what's happening
Yeah.
here? What made that happen?
Well, it goes into depth as far as like seeing others just not knowing where to go. So we can get in these ruts or these problems or just struggles in life, and it seems like we don't know what to do about it. So little steps can make big positive changes. So the book kind of addresses that as far as addiction, self-worth, low self-worth, or super high hero activities where it overtakes everything in your life. So it's kind of finding this balance of, love and relationships, friendships, and just those types of things.
So these are written from the lens of the experiences of other men that you met on these retreats. What are some of the things that you're hearing from them?
Well, a lot of them struggle with communication and not really knowing, men are from Venus and women are from Mars. So it's just kind of like this relationship gap of communication. And I hope my book embraces like a way to change those challenges, to open up and say, hey, let's really have a relationship instead of being a roommate.
Well, what are some of the steps that you outline? What are some of the takeaways that you hope that men who read this book take with them?
Well, the main purpose is to like have a guide to be a better man, be the best man that you can possibly be for yourself. First you need to love yourself, then love others. So if it's your wife, your children, just treating them better. And I think if we get to this goodness, it just brings out healthier things in our lives.
We hear a lot about this loneliness epidemic among men. Is it something that you see reflected even within these spiritual groups?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. We talk about that in the book, and loneliness just actually worsens over time from them just losing self-confidence in themselves. And I feel so bad, like my heart hurts for the people that don't have good fathers or mothers in their lives. And I was blessed to have a great father and a mother, which I lost my father just recently. And actually I finished this book the day that he passed away.
My goodness.
So it's really dear to my heart, and I really want to help reach more people than, just local here. So
really, really wanting to touch lives through
Yes.
this book, A Man's Guide to Life and to Be Loved. It's not even published yet. You've just finished writing it,
Yeah.
and now you're going on into those next steps. What does that feel like on the cusp of being a published author?
Yeah, well, it feels exciting, and it's just something I look forward to. And it might, well, I do have another book that I'm writing, that I've been writing for about 2 years, and it's really dear to my heart. It deals with me being a father to a daughter and how that changes your life. The perspective is just totally different. You know, the impatientness, you have to be patient with a daughter, loving, and just, I had a strong-willed child and sensitive, so that combination was like, wow. But God knew what I needed. God knew I needed a child and a daughter in my life that you know, I could love.
All right, sharing those stories from a first-person perspective. Chad Rodriguez, new author with Odd Sky Publishing. You'll be able to buy his new book, A Man's Guide to Life and to Be Loved, on all of the platforms where you buy your books. Get it on Amazon in about a month's time. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thanks for coming in
I
to tell us
appreciate
about
it.
it. All
Thank
right,
you.
and stay with us. We'll be right back after the break.